Hey there. Hey, this is Crina Hoyer here from Crina and Kirsten Get to Work. And something happened to me today and I just had to pass it on, had to just talk about it for a second. I met with somebody who was, for very good reasons, struggling in their job. I mean, really not happy. Like, it's not a good fit. And they wanted to talk to me as a consultant and as a executive coach, kind of about what their next steps should be, and really probably to help them kind of make some decisions to move on. Like I said, the job's not a good fit. They're not happy. They're not finding satisfaction. Their skills aren't being utilized, and frankly, it's kind of a dysfunctional place to work. And they don't have the power or the authority to change it. Sound familiar? Here's what's interesting, though. It seems as though their default, the thing that they've been doing for a while, is voicing their frustration with other staff and with friends and in other professional circles. And today, when we were talking about exit strategy, it became crystal clear that from here on out, they can no longer do that. They can no longer badmouth their employer. They can no longer blame the people that they're working for all of the things that are going wrong, because that ultimately reflects poorly on them, on this person, on the worker. And I've been thinking a lot about this. In fact, I ran a bunch of errands today on my bike, and I kept coming back to this thought that, the way that we behave, as much as we try to the way that we behave reflects on us. And as much as we try to find camaraderie or even find people who may be sharing the experience that we're sharing, and we want to talk about it and we want to process, and we want to, in some cases, even build friendships and relationships around the things that are going wrong, what that ultimately does, if you do it long enough and in enough circles, is creates this personal brand for yourself as somebody who's, always blaming others or can't be happy in their job. And so it runs counter to the very thing that I know many of you want, and I know for sure that this person that I was talking to wants, and that is they want to find joy, they want to find meaningful work. And when you focus on the negative and you become the person that talks about the negative, that's what perpetuates itself. And if you want more information or resources on this, Kirsten and I did an episode on exactly this. It's called Let Me Introduce You to Yourself. And I can't remember what episode number it is, but I'll make sure to put a link to it in the notes of this video. But really, if I could just leave you all with one thought today, that is, be true to who you are. And I know that it's frustrating sometimes. I know that your life is not always easy. You don't always have to be rainbows and unicorns, but while you're being true to who you are, also recognize that when you spread that frustration more than joy, that's who you will be known for. And I guarantee that's not who you want to be known for.